Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. In today's recipe we are making bitter leaf soup. The soup we are making bitter leaf soup. This is the ingredients we are using for today's recipe. Here is all my ingredients I'm using for this recipe. This is my bitter leaf, fresh washed bitter leaf. This is my grounded pepper, fresh grounded pepper. This is my meat, my beef. This is my beef and chicken. In this recipe, I'm using beef and chicken in this recipe. This is my seasoning powder and seasoning cube. This is my ogiri-igbo. In this recipe, I'm using ogiri-igbo. I can't do without ogiri-igbo in my bitter leaf soup. I love the aromas of the ogiri-igbo in bitter leaf soup. So today I'm using this ogiri-igbo in my recipe. And this is my fresh red oil, direct from the village. Home red oil. Very nice oil. And this is my salt. This is my smoked catfish. I love using round smoked catfish in my bitter leaf soup. And in this recipe I'm using stuffed fish head in this recipe. This is my stuffed fish head, and this is my mangala fish I'm using also in this recipe. In this recipe I'm using beef, chicken, round fish, which is dry smoked catfish, and mangala fish and stuffed fish. And also in this recipe I'm using ede. I'm using dry ede, that is powder ede. I'm using in this recipe. You can also use fresh ede. You can also use ache. You can also use ofo in this recipe for thickening the soup. So I love using ede in my bitter leaf soup. I love ede in my bitter leaf soup. You can use ache, you can use ofo for thickening it. I love using ede for thickening my bitter leaf soup. So guys, if you want to see how I cook this, how I will prepare this delicious, yummilicious bitter leaf soup, continue watching. And please guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are my returning subscriber, thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being with us. We love you so much. Thank you so much. Now I'm putting my salt in the meat and seasoning cube and seasoning powder and some water. Then after that, you cover it. And on the heat, allow it to boil about 20 to 15 minutes. Then when you are cooking the meat, at that time you can wash your dry fish and your stuffed fish. At this time I'm cutting my dry fish. After that, you soak it. I like soaking it with warm water. After that, I will soak it with warm water. You soak it with warm water for some minutes, for 5-6 minutes. Then you can wash it. Then after soaking it, you wash it. At this time the meat is ready to use. Add more water to your meat stock. After adding more water to your meat stock, then add your washed smoked fish and stuffed fish. After adding your fish, then you cover it, allow it to boil about 10-15 minutes. Then while you are waiting for it to boil for 15 minutes or 10 minutes, at that time open your ede and dissolve it with hot water. Make it a paste with hot water. Make it a paste with hot water. Add more water if required. Make sure you make it a paste. Don't allow it to have single piece of seed before adding it to your soup. You can still add more water if required and make it a paste. Make it a paste. After making it a paste, at this point you add it to your soup. Add it to your soup. After adding it to your soup, then at this point add your red oil, add your chili pepper, your blended pepper. Add your blended pepper. Then cover it to dissolve. Cover it to boil about 5 minutes. Right now add ogiri. I'm using 1 full spoon of ogiri. I love ogiri enough ogiri in onugbu soup. It gives more taste and yummy taste. You can also add your ogiri igbo in the plate and dissolve it with water before putting it. You can also add it like that. I add mine like that. I mix it in the corner of the pot before mixing it together. So at this point you mix it. Guys, I don't know if you notice that if you notice that I changed the pot. If you don't notice though, if you notice, I'm sorry for that. I do it in I change the pot behind the camera because I don't want the video to long too much. So after adding the ogiri, after adding the ede, I noticed that the pot will not be enough for the soup because I have not added my bitter leaf, so I have to change it to bigger pots. So guys, I'm sorry for that if you notice. So at this point I add my fresh bitter leaf and turn it. After turning it, you test it. If you require more salt or more seasoning cube, you can add it, but for mine the taste is okay. It don't require more. I don't need more salt because the stuffed fish and the smoked catfish have salt, so the salt is okay. The seasoning cube is okay for me. If you require, you can add yours. So at this time in your kitchen, your neighbors will know that something is going on in your kitchen. Guys, it smells so yummy. Leave the comment in the comment section what you are going to use if you are going to try this recipe, and also what you are going to use to take this recipe. Which swallow you are going to use. Is it fufu, semolina, pounded yam. As for me, I'm using pounded yam for this recipe, guys. Oh my god, this soup is yummy. Look at it, look at it, look at this soup, look at the soup. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. I love you. Bye.